We are the Arlington High School Winter Guard, and we are so proud that we do so much with so little. Despite having a history that goes all the way back to the 1980s when Arlington High School was present with the Admiral Winter Guard, we have faced tremendous challenges in terms of getting any space or resources for the Colorguard program. But despite all of that, we've had incredible success, including a promotion to Scholastic Open in the middle of our season last year. We have over 20 talented kids each season. As their teacher, there's only one thing I want for the students in our program, and that is for them to be able to have the resources that match their talent and their motivation. As it is now, every single thing that we use comes from funds that they raise. We literally make our way to WGI with little candy bars along the way. We scrounge around asking people for any help that we can get because at this point we have no financial support from the school, and you will never meet a more deserving group of kids.
So I just think for Arlington High School to win this contest, to get some new equipment, would be a fantastic opportunity for us. I think it would really give the rookies a sense of pride and caring, and just make them feel good about themselves instead of having all the leftover equipment or hand-me-downs, things that have been repaired. I think that they would really feel good about themselves and just make them feel like the community is really embracing them and just doing things for them that they normally wouldn't be able to do.
So this is where we keep our poles, and as you can see, we only have about 25 poles. They're like really sticky on the bottom because we put contact paper on a lot of them and tape and all different kinds of things because we don't get new poles every year, we reuse them. As you can see, we have 0 sabers in here. Our whole guard, which is of about 20 members, has 8 sabers, and more than half of them are broken, and we can't afford at the moment to get new ones. And we also have 0 rifles in here. We have no extras for the members that don't have any. And most of our guard still has 36-inch rifles, but we've moved to 37.5 rifles, so they can't practice with what they would actually be spinning with in a show, which is also a problem. We have a lot of silks here and over here. They're from old shows because we don't have the funds to get practice silk, and sometimes it's really hard to find enough for the whole guard. Arlington Winter Guard gets 0 funding from the school. We get nothing. Well, other sports teams like cheerleading, football, soccer, basically you name it, gets funding, but the marching band and the Winter Guard, they're reliant on ABBY. ABBY is an acronym for Arlington Band Boosters Incorporated. Give us all our funds, and they have a lot of fundraisers such as a tag sale, an invitational competition during marching band.
For example, some of our fundraisers, a big one is spaghetti dinner. It takes a village. We all get involved. We do a spaghetti dinner as well as run raffles that day, and we also have incorporated another big event into that, the Ford Drive for Your School event. So, I mean, we're all over the place. There are people everywhere helping, doing things. We have clinics running. It's just a huge undertaking. Great time, a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but a lot of work. If we could definitely subsidize some other form of ways to get new equipment, it would be really amazing. We do that. We sell chocolates when we can, although they've kind of put a nix on that at school, that we're not allowed to do any of that stuff anymore. And we do a huge clothing drive. That helps quite a bit too. We just really, we do the best that we can as parents to do whatever we can for the kids, to make sure that they're getting whatever they need to the best of our ability for the things that they enjoy the most.
And this is what a lot of our sabers look like. This is one of our main weapon sabers. And as you can see, the screw is missing in the top, the tip is poking through, the rubber is barely, the blade is also barely on, and there's tape holding it together.
Our middle school guard director, Diane Sizemore, uses a lot of her own money to buy rifles and sabers and things like that to their guard. Middle school guard director, Diane Sizemore, actually also bought her team all new flag bags with her own money. They get all the hand-me-downs from the senior guard, like poles and silks, and even the tarp that they used for many years because they weren't able to afford a new tarp until last year. So yeah, we just keep modifying the tarp for the new shows, and it is only their second year in existence, so we're gonna need a lot of hand-me-downs from the senior guard and just to keep us going.
So in closing, go Arlington. We hope that you'll consider us, and we really appreciate you looking at our video and hope that you can help us. That would be really something very special for us. Thank you.